Once I get this phone thing squared away. So welcome to Stretching with Steve. This is June 8th, Monday, and hopefully you had a good weekend. So I don't have any music on. So hello Kim, welcome. So I'm just trying to get everything straightened out. I got started just a little bit late. All right, here we are, Monday, June 8th, Stretching with Steve. We're going to get started. So if you have your pole or stick or broom handle today, might want to go grab that. And so we're just going to be standing today. And just start off with kind of our windmill, or I don't know if this is what it was called, left and right, over and back. Just getting the shoulders warmed up a little bit, getting the arms warmed up a little bit. And now let's just go forward and back with the right arm. So if you're at your desk, you can stand up and do some of these things with me. If you're at home, you can do all these things with me. So I'm working on getting the Fit City open. Hopefully by Monday I'll know, hopefully by the end of today or tomorrow, and I'll send out information. So let's do some arm circles now, get those shoulders warmed up. So just got to submit a document to the Central Services Doc Committee, whatever, and they've got to okay it. So we've got everything ready to go down here. Got all the carpets cleaned in the whole facility, so it's all clean. The whole place has been cleaned, so sanitized, so we're really ready to go. Okay, let's start off with just the right arm behind the left shoulder, pulling it across nice and easy. And so we're just doing some easy stretching. Make sure you don't hold your breath. So just to remind you of things on Mondays, we have stretching and we have Tabata at 5:30 with Laurel, who so graciously helped us out with all this. She's just going to put on some programs. She's going to be out of town or off work this week, so she's going to put some of her older versions on there at 5:30. So the right arm across the chest, stretching out the rear part of the shoulder, called the rear delt, and also the rhomboid, which is the muscle that holds the scapula in place and connects the scapula to the spine with a nice group of muscles called the rhomboids. All right, so now I'm going to take and use my right hand to grab my left wrist, pull it across my body to the right, and then I'm going to take my right ear towards my right shoulder. So this is stretching my shoulder, stretching my trap, which is the muscle up here that runs from the shoulder to the neck, and even stretches some of the neck muscles nice and easy. So just an easy way to do some stretching. Anyway, so the weather's been pretty nice if you're not having trouble with allergies. I've been getting outside and hope you're getting outside and enjoying the cool sunshine that's out. So let's do the other side now. So I'm grabbing with my left hand, the right wrist, pulling it across to the left, and taking my left ear towards my left shoulder. So this place is great. I was born here, so I've had allergies for my whole life here. So if you don't have allergies in Lip Eugene, it's a great place. If you suffer with some allergies for a few months, it's still not a bad place. Okay, let's do some shoulder rolls. So bringing the shoulders to the front, shrugging them up as high as you can, and rolling them to the back. So this is great for the traps, again, which is, we have 4 trapezius muscles. This is for 1, 2, and 3, and even 4, and then the deltoid muscles on our shoulders. And let's start now from the back. So pull your shoulders back, shrug them up, and then roll them forward. So pinch your shoulder blades together, shrug your shoulders up, and do a few more of those. Okay, now you're going to interlock your thumbs, and you're going to keep your elbows slightly bent. You're just going to extend the shoulders up, or extend from the back and shoulders up. So this is a stretch for the chest, shoulders, traps, and the whole upper body. So again, just be careful because sometimes when you lift up your arms, you can cut off your carotid artery a little bit and reduce the blood flow to your brain. So you want to be careful with that. Just breathing naturally and easy. Good. Okay, so we're going to interlock our fingers now. Turn our palms away from us and push our hands away and round our upper So this is an upper back stretch, shoulder stretch, and a little bit on the wrist stretch. We're going to do some more wrist stretches here in a second. Good, so let's take our fingers on our left hand, point our left fingers up, grab with your right hand and pull your fingers back a little bit. So that's stretching out the flexor tendons. So if you're at computer work all day, this is a tremendous way to start your day, just with a couple minutes of wrist stretching. So the right side, pull the fingers back. Good, and now we're going to take the fingers to the floor. So this is stretching the extensors, which bring the wrist up and the fingers up. So pulling our fingers towards the floor, bending the wrist nice and easy. And let's do the right side. Okay, good. So take your feet about hip width apart so that your ankles are right underneath your hip sockets. And then we're going to put our hands on our waist and we're slowly going to turn to the right, doing a rotation. So you can take your hands off your wrist if you want to get a little bit more rotation around. So your knees are slightly flexed, taking the pressure off your low back. Good. Turn to the center position. And then let's go to the left. Nice and easy. Breathing. Not holding your breath. Good. Okay, let's do that again. To the right. And then back to the left. Okay, keeping the knees slightly flexed. That's what they call soft. Rotating. Okay, let's put our hands in our low back, pushing our pelvis forward, getting our back into an extension. So this is stretching out our hip flexors in the front, our abdominals in the front, and just getting our back to go into extension. Okay, back up easy. Okay, right hand up high. We're going to do a side bend, so your left hand is going to go down your left thigh towards your left knee as you side bend. Keep breathing nice and easy. Let's do the left hand up, side bend to the right, so your right hand's on your right thigh. Nice and easy. Good. So if you have your stick, your pole, your broom handle, you can get that now. That'd be great. So we're going to do a quick stretch for the hamstring, groin, glute. So I'm going to put my left foot forward, my right foot way back, and I'm going to bend both knees and let my pelvis just drop towards the floor. So just doing a small, slow, not bouncing or bobbing movement. So this is stretching out the hips. And you don't need a pole. You can do this without the pole. It's just, I like it because it helps me with my balance a little bit. Okay, let's move our left foot back, our right foot forward. Same thing, get a nice elongated stretch. And just do some easy up and down motion. Good. All right, so let's do some more shoulder stretches now. Hands out wide, over and back. Tremendous stretch for the shoulder joint. And so if you're at work, you don't have a pole, if you can bring a piece of rope or a strap or something. These are some stretches you can do throughout the day if you get tight. I know if you've been sitting at home a lot, it's easy to get tight, especially if you don't have a good ergonomic chair and a good place to, or a good ergonomic table height. Okay, good. So let's do another side bend, hands up. So just a couple more minutes of stretching. Side bend to the left with our arms above our head. Again, our knees are nice and soft. Side bend to the right. And you don't need a pole, obviously, to do this. Okay, so now some special stretches for our shoulder. So you're going to reach under, put the pole on the back of the right arm, reach down and grab it, pull your right arm directly away from your body, and then with your left hand pull underneath. So this is, you need some kind of solid object, a pole or a stick or something to do this stretch. So this is for the rotator cuff up in the shoulder joint. So if you've got good flexible shoulders, then you don't have to worry about this. Let's do the other side. I've had injuries to both rotator cuffs, and so I need to keep as much mobility in my shoulder joint as I can. So nice and easy, again, stretching not to pain, but to just a little bit of stretch. And now we're going to do a little bit different one. So if you've got this, you can go underneath and put the pole on your right thigh, and then I'm going to rotate to my right. So this adds just a little bit more stretch to the rotator cuff, and gives a little bit of rotation in the spine. Good. Let's do the left side. And just a couple more stretches for our legs, and we're all done for today. I appreciate those watching live. So rotating around to the left. This is a new stretch I kind of found really good for the shoulders. Okay, so we're going to put my left foot forward. I'm going to rock back with my heel. On my heel, my toes are going up. So I'm using the pull for stability, and I'm hinging at the waist, pushing my bottom back. So again, you don't need a pole. You can grab onto a partition, your table, your chair to do this. Tremendous stretch for the hamstring muscle in the back of the thigh. So just nice and easy. Okay, come on up. We'll put the right foot out. Again, rock back on the heel, so the heel's on the ground, the toes are up. And I'm hinging forward, getting a nice stretch in my right hamstring, which is on the back of my upper thigh. Good. And now we'll do the last stretch. Will just be for our calf. So put the right foot back. Want to keep the heel down. Try to extend the right knee so it's straight, and then just put flexion into the ankle joint, or just move your body weight forward, adding a little bit more stretch to the calf, to the back of the right foot or heel. And so our calves are really tough muscles. We walk on them all day long. They're good, sturdy, strong muscles, but we need to keep the tendon flexible. So now we got our left foot back, our left knee is locked straight if we can, and then just bend forward or flex forward on the right knee, getting a little bit more movement in that calf to get a little bit more stretch. Okay, that does it for me. It's 10 o'clock, about 15 minutes of stretching. So thank you much for those that are participating live. And so we're going to continue these Be Well things on our Be Well site until we get back to our exercise classes again. So remember, Monday, Wednesday we've got something, Tuesday, Thursday we've got something for your enjoyment. So it helps us stay connected with each other. And so as the city starts to reopen, hopefully these things will continue for a little while. So great day, have a great day, have a wonderful, try to get outside, enjoy the weather. I posted something on the Be Well site this morning about mindful walking, so if you can look at that, maybe go out and just be mindful for about 5 minutes and just try and stay in touch with your body. So thanks for joining. I'll see you on Wednesday. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye.